Hello, this is Milad Sheikhbanooe, and in this video, I'm presenting my paper on an investigation on the correlation of Iranian English teachers' accountability with their level of reflection and burnout. To begin with, I must say the principal aim of this study was to explore the possible significant correlation of Iranian English teachers' accountability with their reflective teaching and burnout. So, to fulfill the aim of this study, 120 male and female English teachers took part in a current study based on a convenience sampling. Their age range was from 25 to 44, and they had at least 2 years of English experience. There were three instruments used in this study, including three questionnaires as job accountability, reflective teaching questionnaire, and teachers' burnout questionnaires. Pearson product moment and linear regression were applied to analyze the collected data through SPSS. And the results of this study indicated that there was a positive, significant relationship between teachers' accountability and their reflective teaching. In addition, the results of this study revealed a negative, significant relationship between teachers' accountability and their burnout. So this study also involved a number of practical and effective implications to accountability, reflective teaching, and burnout for, let's say, language teachers and syllabus designers. So in this study, let's say I attempted to answer two questions. Number one, is there any significant relationship between Iranian EFL teachers' accountability and their reflection? Number two, is there any significant relationship between Iranian EFL teachers' accountability and their burnout? Regarding the reflective teaching instrument, I should say the reflective teaching instrument was used in this study to assess let's say, the participants' level of reflective teaching. It includes 29 items in 5-point Likert scale, ranging from always to never, which has been, let's say, devised based on 6 factors. Practical, let's say, cognitive, affective, metacognitive, critical, and moral. This inventory was chosen for the purpose of this study because it was developed for measuring teachers' reflective practice in the context of Iran, and it enjoys a high, let's say, reliability and validity. As indicated by the researchers as a measuring instrument for teachers' reflective practice. Regarding the accountability questionnaire, 24 data questionnaires collected Iranian English teachers' accountability data based on Boven's accountability questionnaire. This questionnaire involved 4 subcategories as organizational accountability, item 1 to 7, legal accountability, items 8 to 14, professional accountability, items 14 to 20, and political accountability, items 21 to 4. It stretched over 10 to 15 minutes to fill out a questionnaire. 3 professors were selected in order to check the face and counter validity of the questionnaire. And for the accuracy of the questions and to collect real data from Iranian English teachers through the supervisor's advice, some questions were asked about Iranian English teachers or the Society of Iranian Teachers, and volunteers weren't asked personally. The questionnaire administered to the pilot group to check their practicality. 15 EFL learners were selected for the pilot study, and the reliability of the questionnaire was calculated at a piloting stage through using the Kermanshah alpha formula, and reliability coefficient was 81. Regarding data collection procedure and data analysis, I should say, in order to achieve the purposes of this study, Firstly, 100 male and female teachers were selected through non-random sampling from all around Iran, especially Mazandaran. This province was chosen based on convenience sampling method, which is characterized by, let's say, ease of availability and accessibility. Participants took the questionnaires through a link in Telegram or Instagram application, and the link was from SurveyHeart server. Filled them in and submitted them to the researchers within 1 day. Participants had to have the following conditions. The teachers had to be formal teachers working in Ministry of Education, and they had to have at least 1 year of teaching experience in education. Well, to receive the reliable data, the researcher explained the data, a SPSS version 24 was applied. Firstly, the Kolmogorov-Smirnov test was used to analyze the normality of collected data. Moreover, a Pearson product moment was applied to see the correlation between variables. And in the last phase, a regression test was applied to examine the effect size of the collected data. And regarding the results of this study, I should say, since the data analysis of this study needed the employment of some parametric statistics like Pearson correlation coefficient and the linear regression, the data collected by the instruments of the study were screened for normality. Well, based on the findings of this study, research, the pedagogical implications, and let's say, implications in terms of using accountability and reflective teaching in ELT in the Iranian context have been provided. If educational researchers and administrators plan to conduct a study to explore the probable factors influencing teachers' performance in teaching contexts, they must approach the issue from various aspects. Considering, let's say, teachers as whole human beings leads us to the fact that their feelings and thoughts about their job and responsibility issues are probable to affect their teaching performance in all aspects. Therefore, taking teachers' individual characteristics into account must be of utmost importance for school administrators to enhance educational outcomes. And finally, I should say that the findings can be informative for principals of institutes to become aware of their, let's say, critical roles in the teachers' performances. They need to provide their teachers with opportunities to follow professional growth and increase their staff's autonomy in the work environment, to choose new course books, up-to-date teaching materials and methods, use reflective teaching vehicles which to, let's say, prompt reflection and the quality of their teaching. Well, thanks for watching this video.